Hi and welcome to Bonita's Kitchen, and thank you for joining us. We're excited to bring to you today another slow cook recipe, and this one is for a apple cake. And this apple cake is baked or cooked in the slow cooker, and I will share the times and such. But it's such a delicious recipe. You could put together in the morning and have it for your breakfast, or you can have it for a dessert after you have your supper. So if this recipe interests you, stick around and let's get started.
Bonita's kitchen to yours. Bonita's kitchen to yours.
Now this is my slow cook bowl. It's only a small slow cooker, but if you got a bigger one, that's fine. You could double this recipe as well. So all I'm doing is oiling the bottom of this bowl, and then now we're going to put the recipe together. So we just need to start by doing that. So now what we'll do is make the batter for this delicious recipe. 2 cups of flour. You could sift it if you want to loosen up those grains, or you can just toss it in your bowl. 2 teaspoonfuls of baking powder, 1 teaspoonful of sea salt, 3/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar, and an extra 1/4 of a cup for a different part of this recipe. So there's 1 cup all in total, but 3/4 of a cup in with the dry ingredients, and just toss it together. So you're just going to toss all of that in those ingredients together. Now again, getting back to this recipe, this one is one you can pop together early in the morning if you wanted to surprise your family with this delicious, tasty, I know it's called cake, but you can have it anytime because it's almost like a delicious cinnamon and apple pudding even. So now you just toss that together like that, and this is 1/2 cup of melted butter. You could use margarine, and I just nooked it in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds and just toss it in and just mix it through until it starts to crumble. So that's pretty much all you need to do there. So when you see that it's got that crumble texture there, then you're going to start folding in 1 cup of milk. Just toss that in and just roughly mix this now together to make a batter. When your batter looks something like this, that's good enough to put into your slow cooking bowl. If you don't want to use the packed brown sugar, you could use a white sugar, you could use organic sugar, or a sugar of your choice. So now all I'm going to do is toss this into the bottom of this bowl. So now we're going to put all of this delicious batter down into our slow cooker bowl. And if you got a crock pot, that'll work as well, but definitely not a pressure cooker, just a slow cook pot, because this is a slow cook cake, apple cake. So we're going to spread that out over the bottom, and now let's peel those apples. So all you need to do now is peel anywhere from 2 to 4 apples and put them in little chunks. I don't keep the peel on, but if you want to keep the peel on, that is fine, because it's going to be your cake, apple cake. I likes to take it off, of course. So pretty much that's all we're going to do here now is just peel this apple, and then take your knife and make little cuts and pop it into a bowl. Now you can put it directly down on the batter, but I'm doing it this way so you can see what I'm doing here. So just again, cut it in little chunks like this, and do it with, if you want 2 apples, fine. If you want 4, you'll just have more apples in your recipe, and it'll taste delicious. That's all you need to do there. Now this will be a lovely recipe for the fall of the year when you got your apples in season, because you can put as many apples as you like in there, and whatever type. I'm using a Macintosh here today, I like that one. And as well, it'd be nice for like Thanksgiving or special occasion, you got family over and such, and you can do this quick. So I want to put just a small amount of lemon juice over this just to keep the apples from going brown. If it's going to be sitting on your counter for a little bit longer before you put it in. And then I'm just going to toss that in. So now you're going to take those delicious apple chunks and toss over the top of that batter. So now let's just move this one out of the way and bring in a bowl. And what we're going to do is toss in this bowl 1.5 cups of orange juice. So now what I'm going to do is toss in there 1/4 cup of brown sugar, packed brown sugar. Now at this stage you could use the brown sugar. Again, you could use a sugar of choice or even honey if you want to put in there. 2 tablespoonfuls of melted butter or margarine, and 2 teaspoonfuls of ground cinnamon. So now I'm just going to mix this in roughly, that's all, because it's pretty much all going into this bowl here now. I just want to give it a little whisk. Now I'm going to take it and pour it over the top of those apples. So now that's all you need to do there. So what you're going to do is get yourself a clean tea cloth, and you're going to put over the top of the bowl, and then you're going to put the lid on the top. Now let me tell you why I did that. Okay, so the reasons why I got this clean cup towel over the hole of the slow cooker, and some of you probably already know this answer already. This is to keep the condensation from the top of the lid that accumulates from the heat going up through and going back down into the bowl on our cake. So now it's going to fall on this cloth, so it's not going to go down into the bowl. And that will help cook it a little bit quicker because it's got more of a dry enclosed inner bowl instead of all that moisture. So what we're going to do is put the slow cooker on. I'm going to put it into my casing and put the slow cooker on high. And it's going to be on anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, depending on your slow cooker, because it could be less, it could be a little bit more. Then I'm going to say toothpick clean when you put the knife or toothpick down and to pull it out. I'm going to show you what ours looks like when it's cooked and show you how I'm going to serve it. So delicious and smells amazing. So set your dial to high and leave it there until 2 or 3 hours. Our slow cooked apple cake is baked. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like in the pot, and we're going to scoop up some so I can have a taste. Now I'll release the cover first.
Ooh, steam.
Yeah, all good, Raymond. And
All
now I'm going to release this delicious apple cake in the slow cooker, and of course checking it. It's clean. All it's got is the sauce that's from the top on it. So now I'm going to scoop up a nice taste. Yum. So now at this stage what you could do is turn it down on low and wait until you're ready to serve it, because right now I still got it up on high, but there's me again, Raymond, trying to burn my fingers. Just look, do you see all the nice juice coming from?
And the smell is just...
Oh, the smell is amazing. And I'm going to scoop it over here into my bowl. I think I'm going to have another little tiny bit there on that one, Raymond, because I'd like to have some more of those apples and some of that juice that's down there in the bottom. Now, I'm going to show you what else I'm going to top this delicious apple cake with. Now you can serve this one with a scoop of ice cream, and of course that would be absolutely delicious with it. I don't want to cover the full full dessert there because that would just spoil it for me. And I got some homemade caramel sauce made here that I'm going to just sprinkle over the top. That I'll share with you on the link because we've put it on many shows. Now I'm going to have a taste, Raymond, and I'm sure you are.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you folks to make this recipe. Another slow cook recipe. You know, you can't get enough of them. No matter what time of the year it is. This one most certainly, if it's in the fall of the year when you got that fresh apples. Some of this topping. Oh my gosh, Raymond.
Too good to eat.
Drop the spoon, delicious. Oh my gosh, everything blended right in there. The cinnamon is just so, it's just out there. And the orange juice going through it. That cake is just that nice texture. Oh my gosh, 2 thumbs up. I got a little bit of mint just to garnish it up there. And a nice cup of hot tea. I got a feeling we're going to have to scoop up some of this for our neighbors too, Raymond, because it is as nice and we got lots there. This is it. It's as good as it gets. I hope you enjoyed our recipe today for apple cake, slow cooked. I'm sure you can bake it in the oven if you want to, but sometimes using your slow cooker just takes your hands free of looking after the oven, you know.
Yeah, and gives you, if you got more work to do on the side.
You got more work to do, exactly. And you can cook this as well on low. I just had it on a higher temperature so that you know you can get it within 2.5, 3 hours. The recipe is going to be posted in under this video link. We'll also share it with you on our website, www.bonitaskitchen.com, and of course stop over on our Facebook page and we're going to share it with you there as well. And don't forget, if you can't find it in either of those places, send me an email at bonitakitchen@gmail.com, no S, and I will send it off to you with a video link to either the website or right here on YouTube. Also, again, follow us on our Facebook page because we share up-and-coming recipes, we share giveaways, also old recipes. I mean, it's lots of news and things that's going on Bonita's Kitchen. So this is it. It's as good as it gets. I hope you enjoyed our recipe today for this delicious apple cake in the slow cooker. On behalf of myself, Raymond, and our team, and from our kitchen to yours,
you have a wonderful day.
Well, if you're visiting Newfoundland and Labrador, don't forget to check out the beautiful town of Spaniards Bay and join us again on Bonita's Kitchen. Welcome to Bonita's Kitchen and thank you for joining us. We're excited to bring to you today another slow cooked
Join us by the sea, a journey in culinary, always an open door. Bonita's Kitchen to yours. Bonita's Kitchen to yours.